Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, Cancer. Welcome to your 12/12 portal reading. And it is for the 12th of December till the 18th. As always, take what resonates and discard the rest. And yes, we're going to look at, just pull some cards any second now to look at some energies you may be currently experiencing. And also just to remind you that with these images, if anything comes up for you, like if you use your own intuition, that's all well and good to listen to your own intuition as well, of course. So current energies, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Chariot, your power card. Fantastic. Right, this happens a lot just lately. We've had power cards and all sorts of power things coming through. Just pulling out a few more here to complete the reading, and then we will just begin. So, right. So it really seems that you are coming into a greater appreciation of yourself and you're moving forward with that energy. The reason I say that is because of this here. You know, you have your, this is like a self-contemplation, coming into connection with your anima or animus, your other female, feminine or masculine aspect, and here in your higher self connection as well. And you are moving forward, creating a great structure around yourself. This is kind of awesome. Let's look at the row of what you may not be aware of. And that is, believe it or not, there's something else coming into play here. The other thing too is that after contemplation, if you are in a relationship, you may be contemplating moving away from that. So if there is some sort of connection that you've established or you've experiencing it's been built up for a while, this city in the background can be symbolic of that, and it's almost as if either you are feeling empowered within that relationship to activate yourself, or you are moving away from the relationship itself. I get the feeling though that because there's two here, it's more like you're being able to, within your relationship, you're creating some boundaries that will allow you to maybe carve a little time out for yourself in order to activate your empowerment a little more. So yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Sorry, that looked like it swapped there, didn't it? Yeah, so I've just got to remember to flip it the other way when I put it down. So this is about, I think it is actually about working with instructions, current structures, to create a situation or enough boundaries for you to be able to move forward. And what you may not realise is that this is going to lead to some reawakening of your gifts, talents and abilities. Okay, which could be what's prompting you to kind of boundary out a little bit of time for yourself. Because the other thing is that you've done quite a bit of work already, so you're kind of contemplating this, and there's something else too that it's like a spiritual thing coming in here, and this is your the things that are going to be coming towards you, or that you're going to be reaching out for, that are going to give you some fulfillment. Now, some of these things may be distractions, some of them may be authentically in alignment with your soul, what you're meant to be doing, okay? And of course, some of them may be things that you still feel are good and necessary for you, even though, you know, we are multifaceted and multidimensional. So it's really about realizing that there are, moving forward, we're going to need to be able to tick more boxes for ourselves. And hence the need for being able to boundary out the time, because, you know, in the olden days it just used to be, you know, you go to work and come home. Now it's a little bit like, because we're needing to expand into our souls, we might need to go, okay, we go to work and come home, but we're not just there for our families 24/7 when we're home. We actually need to maybe once or twice a week carve out a bit of time for ourselves as well. Okay. And this is in order to participate in your own emotional, spiritual well-being. In your spirit guidance, we have, that, you know, this is going to take a little bit of work, but you're on the right track. You know, if you can start carving out a bit of time, because the other thing is that, you know, you've worked pretty hard and you've taken, you know, you've done your bit here, but it's time to kind of put that to the background, sort of just step up and just go, you know what, I just need a little bit of me space as well. Spirit's also saying it's going to be kind of like, it's going to look like a bit like a juggling act. Like you might have to just put some things on the back burner, pick up some things, and of course you might be looking back and feeling a bit guilty, but you're moving forward, and, you know, just be aware that there's going to be a transition, shifting kinds of energies until your mind, body, spirit, soul, emotions come in alignment and feel okay about you taking some time. Let's just, we might just clarify that. Let's just clarify the Seven of Swords. So this is kind of a card about you. Well, it could be like moving away from a relationship and something else coming in, but I'm feeling like it's more like being able to function more effectively on a personal level within your current structure and your current connections, okay? Seven of Swords, Spirit, let's just clarify that. Okay. Okay, the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Strength card. Yes, that makes sense. So she is literally freeing a whale out of the net. And it's a little bit like if this is yourself here and this is your higher self or your soul self, you literally sometimes have to take it away from the net, or take some, like, just be with it away from the net. In other words, away from the structure. So we're not talking about a permanent shift away from your structures. It's really about boundarying, if I can say that, making boundaries to actually lift oneself out. And this is during this phase, there's going to be, you know, you may have mixed thoughts about it, but yeah, if you can keep working on it. So this is the card that physically he's moving towards, is this one. So keep chipping away at that, your higher self connection, you're freeing your soul energy, which you might just do that in a meditation, you know, or it might just be starting to contemplate spiritual things. You know, many enlightened people have actually become enlightened whilst they've been living in families. You don't have to be separate from everything in your life to be enlightened, okay? It's really about acquiring a certain state and way of being, okay, and self-understanding, self-love, and compassion, understanding, And also the non-judgmental, the unconditional appreciation, unconditional love. Okay, let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles right in the center here. This is like a gift. Yeah, this is like, I can see now, this is actually the symbol of the soul on the outside, and the star in the middle is really your light essence. Okay, so this is almost like a soul spirit symbol. I know it's a pentacle, which is kind of supposed to be a coin symbol, but sometimes symbols have multiple meanings. And in the context of this reading, this is like the spirit is actually holding up to you your soul. So let's just clarify that. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but we're going to clarify it anyway. Ace of Pentacles. Clarified by the Tower. Yeah, so it's actually a shaking up of a perception you have that you may be thinking that your higher self or your soul is not really something that you can perceive or that you can sense, but you're going to get a sense of that. Okay, and this could be what the portal energy is kind of about, is that if you're doing some meditation, if you're receptive to higher frequencies, you might get a stronger sense of, yeah, I think I do need to shift. And the Tower is often a card about coming back down to earth, which kind of sounds contradictory, because you might be thinking, well, if I'm being more spiritual, aren't I moving away from the earth energy up into spirit? But actually the reverse is true, because what you're doing is you are letting go of constructs that are designed to deceive you into believing that you can't connect with your soul or your higher self. And they're the things that are falling away. Okay, so you're going to be able to get to the truth of, you're going to start sensing the truth of that you are a soul being, soul spirit being. Okay. Yeah, let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Oh, goodness. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this came out in another reading the other day. This is about dancing to the beat of your own drum, creating some boundaries once again. And he's literally, this is a wand card as well, so he's standing forward, forward, putting some things behind him, but he's still sort of guarding and protecting that. And this one is, just... there are other people maybe challenging him a little bit, or it might be our own tendency, your own tendency to challenge what you're trying to do. And, we all fall victims of our own self-sabotage sometimes. But it's really about trying to keep on track with your soul spiritual life. Let's clarify Queen of Cups, and then we'll grab a Galactic Collective. Actually, let's clarify the Seven of Cups, because this is the card here of your of the choices and the things that are, that are potentially going to help you to feel much better. Yeah. The Eight of Cups. So this is about not selecting the cups that are not going to help you move forward, and selecting the cups that are going to assist you. It can also be about moving away from this illusion that all physical matter is permanent, and that your body is permanent, and moving into adopting an attitude that the only thing that is permanent is actually your soul. The center of you is the thing that continues on. Okay. Let's clarify Queen of Cups, and then we will move on. Actually, we're going to... Yeah, let's clarify the Lovers, actually, because this would be clarified as to whether it's... I mean, it's once again, it's a take what resonates reading, of course. Wands. Sorry, Knight of Wands, yes. So it's about fire of fire. It's a very spiritual, either this is going to be a spiritual connection that you're moving into, or your current connection is going to become more spiritual, or it's about you becoming spiritual yourself within a connection that you have with someone else. Yeah, Queen of Cups, quickly, let's do it. Hang on, I'm just going to... Right, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Perfect. That is, the Knight of Pentacles, which is a contemplative, taking stock. Yeah, so that's definitely consolidating, perhaps just doing some self-reflection as well, making a plan, or kind of making some inner decisions about you, what you wanting to do in order to move forward into your power, which means a more whole-souled approach to yourself. Let's grab a Galactic Collective. I really like how we've got the Strength here, we've got the Tower. I mean, yeah, there's you're going through an inner shift, or a little bit of a, I'm not going to use the word shake up, but it's kind of like an inner awakening, or even an energetic upgrade. Okay, energetic upgrades, which I think is what this pull is about too. One more shuffle, and then we're going to grab a Galactic Collective that you may be able to tap into at this time to assist if you wish. Lyra, Self-Observance. This came up the other day. However, we're going to read it again because the Queen of Cups, this is interesting. Lyra came up previously when the Queen of Cups appeared in a reading. This is getting spooky. Not really spooky, it's just like the way spirit works sometimes is pretty amazing. Okay. After much struggle as a species, the Lyrans eventually healed themselves by honestly and objectively observing themselves. At first this can be a difficult task, but in the end it leads to powerful transformation as long as it is done without judgment. So yeah, without self-judgment, without self-negation, without negative judgment. The power of self-observation is essential for any person or species who seeks transformation. Begin this process now. Just observe. See your habits and patterns without the need to fix anything. It is an alchemical process that produces spiritual evolution on a profound level. The love and wisdom of the Lyran forefathers can guide you. Just ask for their help. Yep, so you can tap into the Lyran Collective in your meditations and your prayers. And yeah, I think this is awesome. It's kind of a bit of a vibe about really holding space for your non-judgmental space for yourself. And, trying to minimize as much as possible any kind of self-doubt, second-guessing oneself and things like that. This is an empowerment reading. I'm going to go with, you know what, every time, I actually recommend everyone to grab themselves an oracle deck from the shops, because they're so empowering. This is the Dragon Oracle, because I feel like you're moving forward into your soul empowerment here, Cancer, which is kind of cool. I myself have a moon in Cancer, so I'm actually relating to this. I can completely relate. It is a challenge to really go through some, your own deep soul work whilst you are, fulfilling other responsibilities and things. But, slowly but surely it can be done. And I'm still working on it myself. Here we have the Golden Soul, the Dragon. That's kind of cool. I think this one came up long ago. Helps you stand in your masculine power and wisdom. Okay, Cancer. So if you are obviously you are a water sign. So you may be, although you're a cardinal energy, so you kind of got a nice mix. But yeah, we have this Queen of Cups here as well, which is like a nice feminine kind of energy. So this is kind of going to be almost your masculine and feminine. Yeah, which is, this is your power card here, so that's cool. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. So this is an energetic upgrade for this portal, which I'm getting chills about right now. Let's just, I'm going to see which dimensional dragon this is. I think it might be a 5th dimension, golden solar. Oh, it's a 7th dimensional dragon. Cool. So this is some high vibe dragon energy coming in, which you can definitely tap into. The golden solar dragon, 92, I believe. Yes. Let's have a look. Okay. Golden solar dragons are 7th dimensional beings who come from Helios, the great central sun. This is cool. This is the sun beyond our sun, where Archangel Metatron creates the light matter that is the foundation of our existence. Archangel Metatron. Helios is the gateway between our universe and the source of all that is. And that's pretty cool. So the great central sun is a galactic gateway to source. This is awesome. The golden solar dragons from Helios touch us with divine masculine energy. They infuse us with courage, strength, logic, leadership, and the qualities of the peaceful warrior. They then balance this with golden wisdom, all at a much higher frequency than we are used to. Working in harmony with the silver lunar dragons, they are activating us all now, illuminating the DNA within us that has been dormant since the fall of Atlantis. We are being intensively reprogrammed in preparation for the golden age. Okay, I'm going to read the guidance as well because this is awesome. The golden solar dragon who has come to you now is asking you to balance your life. Listen to your inner wisdom and become a leader in your own life even. Dare to speak your spiritual truth. Hold the vision of a 5th dimensional world. Protect those who are less capable than you are. With the support and guidance of this dragon, you can be a living example to many people. When you aspire to be a wise spiritual leader, remember that true masculine power used with wisdom helps you and those around you to feel safe. Spend a little time each day focusing on or imagining the sun shining onto your 3rd eye and sense the light codes that the golden solar dragons are directing towards you. That is so cool. So yeah, doing a quick meditation where you're envisioning the light of the central sun coming into your 3rd eye chakra. That is awesome. Well, Cancer, I wish you well on your journey, and thank you for coming in for this reading, and I look forward to the next one. And yes, enjoy your 12-12 portal. It is the following day, however, the energies are still with us. Okay, so yes, and don't forget, some self-observance, but remember that you have your dragon here to assist you, the golden solar dragon. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.